It's been a minute since I've played American Truck Simulator, but I always come back to this game. And, well, I got a new truck, and Nebraska's out. So I've been driving around in Nebraska some. And if you're curious about the truck, I will have a link to that in the description. I've really come around to, this is a Peterbilt 379. Really come around to these trucks. There's something really, it's like a work of art, this truck. And it's so American, because American trucks are known for being long, and this truck loves to show off the fact that it's long. Anyway, enough about that. I like my truck, and I think the paint job actually is a little bit too snazzy. So today, I'm going to go fix this paint job. We're going to maybe do a delivery. I think if we go to over here, the Cruising Nebraska event is still alive, and I want to finish this before it goes away. You get a paint job or something for it, nothing special, but I want to finish one of these events for once. There's a couple deliveries left, there left to do. First, let's, I'm just going to go change the paint on this truck real quick, and then we'll do a delivery. There's 3 more towns I need to deliver to in Nebraska. And what's funny is I actually just ran one here to Wyoming. I meant to run it from, let me see, Sydney, Columbus, Alliance. Yeah, I meant to run it from Alliance, but when I took the job, I didn't notice that even though I got the job in Alliance, it actually was from Scottsbluff. And I didn't realize it until I was halfway there, and then I was like, crap. So always look where your job is actually registered as coming from. First, though, let's see. I want to repaint this truck. It is a little flashy for me. Like, I had some more chrome parts on it too, but again, I want it to look. I don't like. I don't know about you guys. I'm not much for, what's the word? I don't want it to look like a show truck. I like to drive it. I like to have my truck like custom the way I want it, but I also want it to, look like a truck that you would see on the road, I guess is what I'm trying to say. And it's been a couple days since I've played. Oh, let me make sure that, we're good. All right. So let's head down here to get us a paint job. Where are we going? Oh, yeah. And, whoops. That's totally my bad on that. Oh, I hit the e-brake on accident because I was trying to disable, I don't have head tracking on this, but the game thinks I do, and so it turns on head tracking, so every time I come into the game, I have to turn off, well, anytime I load a game save, I have to turn off head tracking so that I can look around the truck. Anywho, so I started a new game save when I came back, because I've been gone for a couple months. The game had been updated, my mods that I was using had been updated, and I decided to start a new save because, well, this just happens with this game. Unlike Farming Simulator, well, they both have mods, but in Truck Simulator, the mods seem to, you have to manage load order. I have had more problems with conflicting mods in this game for whatever reason. It just is that way. And I was kind of reckless with my old save. I just saw cool mods on the Steam Workshop, and I would install them. Then the game would update, they would break, they would cause problems, etc. So I said, screw it. I love playing this game anyway. I'm just going to start a new game save. So that's what I did. Started a new game save. I'm level 17. I'm running very few mods on this save. And whenever I introduce a new mod, where am I? Oh, there I am. This truck is still pretty new to me, and I'm still trying to get used to looking up in the upper left for the GPS. I could put it anywhere, but I like it there because the sun doesn't hit it much, and it's big and flat and easy to see. But I keep, sometimes I get lost, like, oh, where do I look? Anyway, so yeah, very few mods. And whenever I bring a new one in here, I do it on a separate save file, run it for a couple hours, and make sure it's not going to conflict or anything, so that if it does, I can load the old save, So far, I've been good. And I only have just a couple, and that includes trucks. I only have this truck and one other truck right now. I'm trying to keep the mod count down really low. My old save had like 40-some, which is a lot by my standards. Anyway, let's go get this, I'm going to get this painted. Wait, returning, yeah, right here. That's my bet on that. I got all caught talking. Oh, sorry about that. So, I'm thinking I just want to paint it like a regular color, and then we're going to do a delivery. And if you guys haven't seen Nebraska yet, cool places in Nebraska. Like, what is I'm trying to think. Well, I mean, Nebraska is known for having lots of farms and cornfields. Yeah, but it's not coming to me just right now at the moment. But there's cool stuff in Nebraska to see. There definitely is. There's a couple places I really like driving through. All right, let's go to the configurator. And so I just want to paint it like, I mean, I've really been liking this truck. And I have all these choices for flashy paint jobs, but I think I'm just going to go maybe with a metallic color. You know, just one color, but maybe metallic, just to get that little flake detail on it that I like. So I'm thinking something like, I don't know, yeah, like a Cabernet Red or something. That's not bad. Of course, I'm using a blue interior. Well, that works. I just kind of saw this in. Wow, it's the first color I clicked. And, you know, wow, it's literally, I just clicked and I like it. We'll see how she looks in the sunlight. Oh, yeah, that's kind of what I was going for. I mean, yeah, we'll roll with that for a while. I think I do like it just a plain color rather than... I can fine-tune it later. For now, let's get a job. That's right, don't have a job. So I want to find a job. We'll just take one from here to there. That way I know I'm going to the town. Construction houses, and it's from here to Alliance. And that is 311 miles. I didn't think I was that far out. Well, that works fine. I've had a long day today doing other things. And, you know, something about this game, even if what I'm doing during the day, even if it involves a lot of driving, I always look forward to coming and driving here. You know, even when I get home from like a long trip, it's like, I want to log in here and drive. There we go. Get in gear. Where are we going? Not too far. 19 miles. Okay, we just got to get back out there. I see where we're at. Yeah, I've really come to love this truck. I think I didn't drive them at first because... Where's the exit to this place? Somewhere. Let's follow the tracks. I think I didn't drive this truck at first because they look so long, but I don't think it's any longer than a W900. And it's when I came to realize that I like long trucks. Long trucks are easier to turn. I've said this a few times. Long trucks are easier to turn. Like, you know, because the truck itself is long, I don't have to take this turn wide. Well, I'm not pulling a trailer, but if I were pulling a trailer, I don't have to take this turn wide, you know, because my wheelbase is so long. So it makes them easier to turn in a way. Well, no, it makes them easier to turn. It only comes into play, you know, if you're trying to back into a trailer into a tight space, then the long chassis can kind of, yeah, come back and bite you. What's coming back to bite me? But, well, yeah, so, you know, it's not a win-win, but it's like, what kind of truck do you like? I like a truck with a, you know, a longer chassis. In fact, I even thought about making this longer. I thought about making, you know, getting an 8x6 chassis. Just because, well, part of one reason is I don't usually run the special transport, like heavy loads, you know, but... Lately, I ran a couple, and I really thoroughly enjoyed it. Go figure. I always avoided it because it's so much hassle. It's like, oh, I don't want to tow, you know, a trailer that's like articulated in two places with, you know, 60 feet long with another 20 feet behind that. I was like, I don't want to drive all that. But then I had a ton of fun doing it. And I thought about even like setting my truck up for like heavy loads, you know, maybe another axle and an oversized thing on the bumper, and I don't think this truck has a beacon light, you know, getting a beacon light for it, etc. So for now, we got 7 miles, and then we're going to Alliance, Nebraska. Speed limit here? Oh, speed limit's fine. It says 70, but I'm not believe this is like a 70-mile-an-hour road. I'm gonna slow down. Still getting used to it. See, I got this truck, and then I drove it a little bit, over the period of a few days. And then the last week I've been really busy, so I'm kind of getting used to the dashboard again, where the speedometer is, etc. Still says 70 miles an hour. Is my GPS broken? Well, I'm just saying, no, that's what it says the speed limit is. And I'm like, this doesn't look like a 70-mile-an-hour road. You know, this is probably one of those roads that is like just doesn't have a speed limit because it's like... So it just says that out of default or something. Alright. Whoa, I almost did not see that. It was like camouflaged against the background. I thought it was like a train track crossing the road or something. I didn't realize it was a thing in front of me. I almost smacked into that. Alright. Now let's get a view where we're going here. Construction site. Well, makes sense. We're moving construction houses. Construction building. Yeah, this truck looks nice. I like that kind of burgundy red. Usually I go with different blues, but I've had so many blue trucks. Oh, I think I should have taken the first road. That's okay. We get to do a victory lap. One reason I didn't play the game for the longest time is because this doesn't loop around, does it? Nah, it doesn't. Alrighty. Whoops, this truck likes to roll. You bring this truck to a stop, and then take your foot off the brake, and you look around, and when you look back, it's rolling. Yeah, I'm going to have to back down this. One reason I didn't play the game for a little bit, because what happened is, it had been some time, and then, well, I got a whole new control setup. As you know, if you watch my Farming Simulator videos, then you know that, a few months ago, I got all set up. Instead of controller, I use steering wheel and everything like that. Now steering wheel, pedals, everything like that. And this game here is partly why I got that set up. But the thing is, it's a kind of a double-edged sword because it's also very daunting because I knew I was going to have to redo all the controls for it. And so I actually, even though this game is part of the reason that I got this new control layout, which cost a good deal of money, I was then intimidated to set up all the controls and try it. Turns out, oh my gosh, this game does it really well, and the force feedback on the wheel is way... I thought, like, Farming Simulator was good. No, Farming Simulator's force feedback is crap compared to this. This actually feels like driving a car. Like, going down this bumpy road, you can feel it. It jostles back and forth with every bump and pulls at your hand, stuff like that. Anyway, but because of that, and then, of course, the game got updated, and with that came more like, oh, now I don't want to play the game because my mods are out of date. I'll have to update stuff and this and that. But then Nebraska came out. And Nebraska came out and I was like, well, this is a given. I'm buying this. So I just sucked it up. Spent like a day setting up the controls and updating everything. And this is one of those games that I always come back to. That's why I feature it on the channel here, along with Farming Simulator, both of these games. Yeah, anyway. Kind of chat while I thought that road circled all the way around. Oh, that's right. I turned a lot more settings realistic. One of the things I did is I put on advanced coupling because I wanted things more realistic. I also turned on simulation air brakes, things like that. I turned on basically all the realism settings. So I just got to make sure with advanced coupling, if you don't have it, that means that the Kingpin actually has collision with the fifth wheel. So you actually have to get it right, and if required, even raise and lower the suspension. I think I'm in it though. But you will actually see it notch in there. Oh, well, I got it perfect, so it wasn't much notching for it to do. And that's right, move that up there. All right. And can we get out up there? I think that does go through. Wait, can I back this trailer up? No, I can't. All right. We're just going to have to turn it like this. Oh, we need fuel. Yeah, I probably should have checked that before I grabbed the trailer. I think we can drive through up here. Well, we can loop around anyway. We can loop around up here. Be on our way to Nebraska. I always do these parts in third person because I like to see the trucks. I mean, they're beautiful. Why make your truck pretty if you're not going to see it? I like to see the trucks, and it makes it easier to see, obviously, where I'm going and stuff like that. And you're driving slow enough in these places that you can, that you can afford to be on the outside. And we'll get up here, and I need to find. Well, I'll find fuel on the way. We've got some. Ooh, it's quieter in here. Very nice. Alright, so it's saying 311 miles. It's not too bad. That's usually about the length of delivery I would do for a video. It's been a while since I've done one of these videos, and that's the length that I usually do. Oh, this truck sounds nice. I forget what kind of engine I have in this thing. Just whatever it came with, but it's It's good. It's solid. I haven't done a heavy load yet in this one. But this truck can do it. It's got a 500, I think, horsepower engine. And my mirror is right in the way of what I'm trying to see here. Alright, where are we going? Okay, we're going to follow this around. This is 30 miles an hour. Yeah, see, yeah, that road back there was 70. That's what I was saying. It didn't seem like that. Alright, 30 mile an hour road here. And then, you know what? I've been doing this, and I should do this now. I've been doing this more. I need to do this more and more and more. In fact, I'm thinking about doing away with navigation altogether and just doing this. This is a good practice. So we're going to hop on I-80 East, mostly there. So we're going to go through I-80 through Cheyenne, and then we're going to get on to 385 North to Alliance. You know, there's been a lot of times, let me back out of this. There's been a lot of times when, especially with those complex interchanges in the cities, where I take the wrong ramp and then it's like, because it's too hard to tell where the GPS wants you to go. And I realized you can solve that problem. As silly as it sounds, it's just so true, and I should have done it before. If you simply know what road you're going on, obviously, right, then it's a non-issue. And my lights aren't on. There we go. And what time is it? Okay, 1:20 p.m. All right, but yeah, I guess I just started thinking, you know, when I used to drive cross country in the old days, before we had GPS, what did I use with road maps? Well, I always knew what road I was on, where I was going, what exit, etc. And amazingly enough, it helps you avoid interchange exit misses in the big cities here. And I actually thought about getting a truck and not, or maybe even this one, I don't know, but I thought about getting a truck and not even installing a GPS on it and just driving old school the fun way. I thought that could be cool, you know, instead of relying on this. Alright, so 65. Yeah, we're set. Oh, need to look for fuel whenever we get a chance. I guess, you know what, it couldn't hurt to just do that now. That's what I should have done. So up here, we're going to get some fuel. Why is this saying that? It wants me to... What does it want me to do? It wants me to get the fuel and then circle around this way. That makes no sense. I'm going to ignore that. I'm going to assume that I can get out and just get back on the freeway. Yeah, why would it tell me to do that unless I can't get back on the freeway from there? Well, we'll find out. And then I think I may as well rest there if we can. I didn't check that. I didn't think to look. Nah, screw it. We'll be good. We'll be fine. I love that. I love seeing the hood in front of you on this truck. That's one thing I miss with some trucks, especially, you know, more modern trucks, except for this one. They kind of tend to keep their drop in the hood down, which I get it. It increases visibility, etc., like that. And a lot of the ones I've been driving lately, Cascadia has been one I've been driving a lot lately. But it's good to, and that's when I was driving before this, before this actually, I was driving a new Cascadia, you know, with the whole full glass cockpit, and it's really cool and everything. But when I got in this, I realized I was just like, this is, you know, I was missing this. I was missing that Peterbilt, you know, that long, full, you know, like a train locomotive, that big hood in front of me. I dig it. Yeah, for some reason it wanted us to come circle back around through all this. Well, it's a pretty day out here in Wyoming. Although this doesn't look like what I think of when I think of Wyoming. This looks like what I think of when I think of, I don't know, New Mexico or something. I mean, this bit here. I want to do some more driving around, some more touring. So, I mean, since I've come back, pretty much the only thing I've done is with this new game save here. I put I got one garage and I put it in Kansas. And one thing I've been doing, I've been trying to play a little smarter and build my truck fleet and my business better. Let's see. Okay, we're going to go here and get gas. And sure know what's coming. Oh, is that an old fancy truck? Yeah, it is. Old, like, truck like you see at a car show or something. So I got the one garage, and hang on, I got to focus and see where am I turning to get the fuel. Up here, or do trucks take a different exit, a different turn? This is the only turn in I see. Looks like there's... Whoa, hey car. Looks like there's parking. Is he going to hit my trailer? Nah. We're good. Yeah, so I just got the one garage, and it's in Kansas. And what I've done is I got one garage, but I have 3 drivers. I've decided to do this smart and actually use the used truck system that we have now. So I've been buying used trucks when I have the money, hire a driver. So I only have one garage, but I got 3 drivers. You know, most efficiency possible, and it is a good way to start off making money. Let's go ahead and work and brake. Whoops. Let's fuel up here. And so since I started in Kansas and then Nebraska was the new state, I hadn't played it yet. Well, I guess I kind of started playing again right when Nebraska came out. So since I've been back, like all I've been doing is just messing around in Kansas and Nebraska. And I miss driving. I haven't been to the western states at all, and I miss driving over there. I really do. As long as we're right here, and there's a resting spot directly in front of us, or so it appears, I see no reason not to rest here. It seems like it'd be a good idea, because I'll have to eventually anyway. So we'll just pull in here. I think you're supposed to back in, but the way I figure, it's easier to back out than back in. So rest here. All right, good morning. It is about 1 in the morning. Oh, that's cool. Some night driving. A little bit of night driving. All right, and let's get our lights on. And is my parking brake on? Probably. Yeah. It was on, but I was also in drive. There we go. And we want to go out around the pumps this way, I think. Pulling a house behind me. Well, not a house, but, you know, ish. House-ish looking thing. All right, now we can get back on the road and be good the rest of the way to Nebraska. Turn that off. And where was the way? Oh, I guess where he came in. Now, I'm not going to backtrack all the way up the road. I don't see why I can't just get back on the freeway here. Saying to do that. I just saw that truck over there. It's going over there. That's where we're going. Laramie. I've heard of that place. Come on, truck. Clear to get on. Yeah. All right, and we've got 98 miles to Cheyenne. like I always love the feel of an older truck better. Like, I did have fun driving that Cascadia. I like having all the digital watchy-doogies and the flat screens everywhere. But as I said earlier, I even thought about getting rid of the screen in this one. But I far better like having all the switches over there. One thing is, just at a glance, I can look over there and just by seeing which switch is toggled which way, I can see what's on. A lot of trucks don't have readouts for some things. Like, for instance, before I got this truck, I bought one of the in-game Peterbilt 389s to make sure that, because this truck costs money, so I wanted to make sure that I really wanted a Peterbilt truck. So I got the 389 that was in the game, and I instantly said, oh yes, I'm definitely doing it. But I drove it for a bit, and that thing has like no indicator lights for anything. They didn't have any of the switches, is what I mean. It didn't have any of the switches. It had just gauges, and there was no indicator lights for, I don't think there was one for high beams. There was not one for engine brake. There was not one for lights. There was no indicator which, if your clips or your headlights were on. Nothing. And I was like, I love the Peterbilt, but man. So when I installed this truck, I had a choice between the 379 or 389, and I like the style of the 379 better. Well, it's got the old school style, like the 1990s style, which I just absolutely love anyway. It's more square headlights, flat dash panel with, you know, squared edges and the toggle switches. Driving these trucks, just for me anyway, I like it better overall. I like the big, easy to read speedometer too. I mean, the one on the Cascadia was fancy, but whew. Okay, I had a thing fly in my face right there. That's why I swerved on the road. It was flying right in my face. I was trying to bat it away. Hey, it's summertime, and there's these fluttery things that fly around. Yeah, don't need an explanation. Yeah, thing flying around in my face. It's summertime, or just about. What's going on up here? Why are we slowing down? I don't know. These cars, you never know what they're going to do. It's good to keep your distance. Or, I don't see why not pass these guys. Yeah, I want to pass these guys, because there's an exit or something coming up probably, and maybe one of them wants to get off. And these guys, man, they like to step on their brakes, don't they? Sometimes. Yep, they're getting off. Turn my engine brake on? Yeah, I did. Yeah, I mean, I like seeing where the toggle switches are, but of course I can't really see them at night. Not much. I gotta kind of squint a little bit there. Slower traffic, keep right. Well, I have a feeling that I'm gonna have to pass this guy, but we got an extra lane. Oh, I just thought, the other reason I like trucks with hoods, hood mirrors. That's something that, yeah, I've missed out on for a while. A lot of those trucks with the short, stubby noses, they don't have hood mirrors. Like, for instance, the Cascadia, the one I was driving, it's the in-game, you know, the new Cascadia. It's got hood mirrors, but for whatever reason, you can't see them. I think it's a serious oversight by SCS software because it makes no sense. So you can't see them, so there's no point in having them. So having a truck functioning hood mirrors is really killer. So I just like the old trucks, you know. The old big American trucks. And do we need to be in that lane, or is that going to end? I think this sign says it's going to end. Yeah. We're about to get over there. Should be coming into Nebraska soon, you think? I think maybe. Yeah. Unless we are already. I noticed that our scenery has vastly changed. Of course, it's been night, but I can see all the tall pine trees everywhere. Sometimes I totally space out when I enter a new state or something. No, we're still in Wyoming. Probably just barely. What's going on up here? What is going on up here? Yeah. Barely caught that. just asking to get rear-ended. Slowing down like that for an exit with a semi behind you. You know, when I drive down the road, always, yeah, think twice before you brake in front of a semi, for real. You know, and playing American Truck Simulator here really made me really think about that. Once you see, like, yeah, once you see that from the other perspective, it's like, yeah, really, you should. I've seen these guys get pissed off at people braking in front of them on the street. I've seen truckers like react certain ways to cars, and I see exactly why. Because, yeah. Cheyenne discovered. Oh, I haven't been through here yet, huh? That's weird. Well, because I just went from Alliance to out here. Yeah. Well, yeah, we were just in Rawlings or whatever it was. We came from Alliance to there. It's just the delivery didn't start until Scottsbluff or whatever, but I guess I took a different way, you know, obviously. Yeah, so it would seem. So I've got about 150 miles. When's the sun coming up? Yeah, another, not too much longer, like another hour and a half, something like that. The sun will be up. I could have rested longer at that rest stop. You know, I don't usually have to pass this much, but I'm almost thinking I gotta pass this guy too. Yeah, before he slows down for something silly. I better. And I haven't gotten I don't have a trailer for this truck yet, but I was thinking I wanted to get a trailer for it. I was thinking I wanted to do things differently than my previous saves. Like I was thinking this time I want to get a flatbed trailer. I've gotten trailers before for trucks, but then it turns out I wasn't getting like the most high paying jobs or whatever like I was looking for. Like I would get a tank. Well, first I think I got like a reefer trailer thinking that would be good, but it turns out I couldn't get decent paying jobs really for it, not the high paying ones. So then I got a, what's up here? What is up here? Okay. Let's see. So then I got a tanker trailer because I figure, well, I can transport, you know, like hazardous, you know, like hazmat stuff better than that, so I'll get paid more for that. But with that, I for whatever reason, I found it hard to, you know, I deliver something somewhere and it was taking me, there was like limited places I could go with it. And I just like the idea of having my own trailer, you know, my own truck and trailer. And I thought this time I'll do something different. This time I'll go to, what's my truck doing? That's what it was doing. Hang on. Slipped out of gear somewhere along there. Must have bumped the shifter somehow. Alright. I was like, why does it keep going vroom? Anyway, so I thought this time I'll get a flatbed trailer. I was like, I don't know why I never thought of that before. Like, what's like the most general kind of trailer for hauling, you know, whatever you're going to find? It's flatbed, obviously. And there's plenty of high-paying jobs, I would assume, because one of the higher yield jobs that you get, you know, is trailers with forklifts or whatever on them. I usually end up taking those. They usually pay decent per mile, and they're not wide or long or anything especially. I don't know if I had a flatbed trailer, if I had my own trailer, would I still get those loads? I don't know. But I just thought it was something fun to mention. I was like, maybe this time I'll actually buy a trailer. I never do that. This time I actually have a properly staffed garage with 3 drivers. I got 3 drivers, our truck here, and I think the last spot's open, maybe. I don't think I have any extra trucks, unless I might still have that Peterbilt, the 389 that I bought. Actually might still have that. I bought that driving until I got this one. Yeah, so. Oh, wow, covered some distance. Yeah, we're less than 100 miles away. Be there soon. So yeah, I'd like to do these videos again. I love going on long trips with my truck. When I came back, when Nebraska came out, boy, I did a lot of driving, like all day, just going on trips here and there. But I still haven't really been out of the plains area. I'd like to get back into the mountains, and I did a video series in the Northwest, and that was so cool. I missed that place. Lots of cool stuff to see up there. Let's turn left here. So we get on to 385 then. I guess that's where we're... Say ramp closed. Huh. Well, we're getting off anyway. Going to 385. This thing feels like it's got some muscle. I mean, it's nothing special, a 500 horsepower engine, but maybe it's the sound. It feels like it's got some muscle. Whoa. I mean, well, it can move considering. I'm pulling some weight here. Alright, so... Oh, there we go. Didn't have to stop after all. If I can get back over there. Whoa! Yeah. Dude, when an 18-wheeler has his turn signal on... Yeah, you know what that means? That means he's changing lanes, dick. Yeah, well, you know, it's like... you can say whatever, but I've seen cars do that in real life, too. Right in front of me, I've seen cars cut off semis. It happens. Royally stupid to do it. Yeah, the sun's coming up. That's good. And we're slowing down for... I guess we'll find out. To get off. Well, there's a cop right in front of me, I think. No, just a dark car. It's not. Ooh, truck. Man, you know, it's a good thing I did have to slow down for that exit. If I was going full speed, I don't think that would have ended so well. So yeah, Nebraska is a cool... What was it? I'm trying to figure out what it was. Remember what it was that was so cool here. There's lots of roads like this. There's lots of great country roads like this, which I love. Curvy, just out in the, you know, lots of cornfields, of course. When you come north into Nebraska, I forget what the main freeway is going north into it, but there's a sign, and I guess, well, you know what I found is everything here is 90% it's like that in real life, and that's why it's here. Well, there's a welcome to Nebraska sign, and as you're coming in, there's a huge cornfield, and right beside it, it's like welcome to Nebraska, you know, the Cornhusker State. It's like, it's just funny, but you know what? It's probably not staged. It's probably actually where that is in real life. Every sign or landmark of note that I've ever seen here, I've also seen driving. Oh, come on, guys. $5 a.m. We got 40 miles. One coming. Bridgeport. So when I finish this, that'll be 10 out of the 12 deliveries that we need for cruising Nebraska. For some reason, I just never get those events done. It's a paint job, which I'm sure won't be available on this truck. Whoa, I thought that Hummer was going to run that stop sign for some reason. And I forget what it is. But, so I'm really just doing it to just do it. Not really worried about that. Plus, as you saw, I mean, yeah, that was a snazzy paint job on this truck. I mean, I dug it. As soon as I was flipping through the paint jobs, as soon as I saw that blue and white one that this had, I just said, whoa. And I didn't even look any further. I got it, and then, of course, I did look at the others, but yeah, it was incredible. But driving it around, the truck just looked too fancy. I mean, it was too beautiful. Kind of like that ice white and that, like, color of blue was that. Yeah, it was too much. And I was like, no, I don't want to look like I'm at a truck show. I just want to look like a snazzy truck like I would see on the road, you know. And I think that's what I've got now. Alliance 27. Oh, that's exactly how many miles we have left on the delivery. Look at the clouds. Wow. Looks like, well, it's still early morning, so there's that, but... Yeah, you know what, the last update, the 1.5. Yeah, so right now this is 1.50 update. They said there was a lot of... They always say there's graphical stuff, and I never really know. But it seems to me like they did something, because the clouds have just been breathtaking since I've been back. And I don't have any mods on that now. I try to stay away from graphical mods. I do have a mod for rain, because I don't like the way their rain looks. And honestly, the one I have, I would rather have some improvement on it. But that's neither here nor there. That's the only graphical mod I have, just tweaks with the rain a little bit. So, yeah, but those clouds, look at that. That is epic. Where did I put that one? But no, yeah, there it is. I mean, look at those clouds. That's just, yeah, like a friggin' photograph. They must have done something with that, seems to me. A lot of things look incredible. I breezed through the 1.5 updates, and they said all kinds of stuff. I don't know, but anyway, we're almost there. Oh, yeah, we're totally almost there. 7 miles. Yeah, we're totally almost there. That went fast. 50 miles an hour. Well, I gotta turn. Oh, I gotta turn like right here. Right here. Yeah, that is gorgeous. The sun coming through the clouds up there. Wow, the sun's kind of blocked, but... So where are we... Oh, going right up here, right with the... Is that a construction site? I guess so. This dirt place here. I'm turning in up here, I think. Yep, there we go. Now let's see where they want it. See if I get an idea where they're going to tell me to take it. And, oh, it's only 40 XP. Oh, it's an easy one then. Well, where we're parking is right beside it. His face is, let's see. Yeah, they give us an easy one. I was kind of hoping they give us a tricky one. Wow, that is like the... Oh, okay, it's got some difficulty. Actually, you know what? In a way, that could be harder than a hard one. All right, oh, I see what we're doing. Yeah, that seems like that could be... I mean, I can do it, but it seems like that'd be a little trickier. Wait a second, we can't even drive around this way? Wow, why is that 40 XP? Did that say 40, or am I seeing that wrong? Because, all right, so we got us a complicated one, yeah. Well, we're going to have to turn around here. There's no way around that. Yeah. We're going to have to... I thought, well, 40 XP, so you figure it's going to be easier, and then it looked like, yeah, you know, it looked like we just circle around and pull in. That is not the case. How do we get this in there at all? You know what we should have done? I should have backed in from all the way over there. Yeah, I should have backed around this corner. I should have turned around because there's no room here to... Alright, well, I'm figuring out the logistics of this. This is half the battle, is the logistics of this alone. Alright, so we're going to have to... I'm going to have to... I see what I got to do. We're going to have to pull up here. I want to kind of do this on the train tracks here. There we go. I'm going to have to get the truck back in here to get the room. Definitely harder than one of the 90 XP ones. Usually I do those without adjusting my truck even. Well, hopefully I got room to cut the front end because I'm going to have to. Now I got to get my truck back up on the thing, but dang, now I'm going to jackknife. Well, geez. Come on, guys. This is some serious, we're going to have to turn this. I'm going to get the truck on this side of the trailer, and we're going to have to do this again, but a little more aggressively. There we go. I don't know what I was thinking that first time. I don't know what I was thinking. I was asleep the first time. Alright, let's get this in here. Yeah, I'm going to have to adjust it. Frickin' 40 XP. There we go. That should be all we need. Jeez. If I can miss that with the... What the heck, man? Freaking... Man, they made it so there's like only one way to get that back in there. I can't cut that because of that light pole or whatever that is. I can't cut that because of that pole. The only way to get in there is to... Man, they made this ridiculous. There's not even a place to turn around down there either. They made it so there's no place to... anyway. They made this really difficult as it turns out. There's only one way to get in here. I thought you could pull in here from behind, but you can't. And the only way to get there is to cut it really hard from here because I can't cut it at the last second because that light pole, my rear axle wants to hit that light pole, so we have to cut it back here. So yeah, I got to get the truck around that. That's what's coming back to bite me, is you got to clear that light, that concrete block right there. I can get the truck around it. I see I can't mind the trailer. It's all about getting the truck around that light pole. And I think I might have gotten it. No, really? Yeah, that is the most difficult 40 XP thing I could imagine. I can't back this trailer up anymore, can I? No. Nah. You know, I don't like to give up on these. But, I mean, I guess this is one place where a longer truck is going to come back to bite you because I'm lacking headroom here, and that's what I need is headroom. So what I was saying earlier, yeah, this would be one of those circumstances where a long truck will come back to bite you. I can't get that... What can I do here? I can't go back another inch. You know what I can do? I can come forward and try to cut the truck over this way. But I can't cut it any more than that. No. That's just as much as I can do it. No, that is as much as you can cut it. Alright. So, I guess the game is trolling me. Oh, that one. I was just going to say, you know, I was saying earlier that long trucks are better. I guess the game heard me say that and decided to troll me, but joke's on them because I still got it. That was only 40 XP, really. Did I see that right? Yeah. This truck bangs out 91s all day long, but hey, so there's that. Well, anyway, thanks for coming along with me on that. That was, okay, yeah, so we're 10 out of 12 now. Let me cross it off my list. I made a list here so I can keep track of which ones I've gone to, which ones I haven't. That was Alliance. All that's left is Sydney and Columbus. We'll have that event done. Thanks a lot for coming along with me, guys. I'll get back to my truck here. Man, that was some crazy job. I probably cut some of that out. Whoa, truck's rolling away on me. I probably cut some of that out because it was quite ridiculous. Let me get out of here. But yeah, so there is one time when longer trucks are not the best, and that would be it right there. Yeah, for sure. You see, yeah, I don't know what I cut out or not. When you come in here, it looked like you could just come around and pull in there. Nah, you can't. That's all blocked off back there. So anyway, I like the new truck though. If you guys haven't tried Peterbilt, the 389, this is a 379. This is a mod, but the one in game, I drove it and I instantly fell in love, and that's why I went out and got a high, super high quality one. I'm in love with this truck. I love the Peterbilts. Great stuff. Guys, thanks so much for watching. And any suggestions or ideas, anything like that? I just did the 500 subscriber video on Farming Simulator. I wanted to do some stuff here and get some impressions on what you guys thought. I want to do some more driving like I did. I want to take this truck on some, you know, long road trips, do some cool deliveries. Guys, thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you next time.